episode of the CheckDown. I'm one of your hosts, Smitty. I'm here with the crew. What's good, JMIK?
Oh, not much, man. I'm live and direct from fucking Houston, man. That's where I'm at. So,
Hey,
yeah, just chilling out.
Hey, Mr. Outside. Still
Mr.
outside.
Outside, Mr. Outside.
Certified, what's good with you, man?
I ain't said I can't call it, you know. Ready for some football.
Pop, what's good? How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm chilling. Glad to be back with the people.
Yeah, man. So, obviously an interesting week of football, man. A
Mm,
lot of,
mm.
a lot of things happened in this previous week, some upsets. Oh, man, some good upsets.
Man, how y'all feel about that stinker Thursday? PU.
The Dolphins fired Chris Greer.
Yeah,
Uh,
I was kind of mad they fired Chris, man. I was hoping
Mm.
he just like work there forever, man.
I'm crying.
what was this year 11, right?
I mean, shit, he been there for a minute. I don't even know. I mean,
He
is
been
that,
he been with the team since 2000, but he been the GM since like 2016,
Okay.
2015.
Dang.
yeah, man. I was hoping for a I mean, like a 10-year extension or something, man. That's what I
Well,
was
hey,
hoping.
hey, look, but look, on the flip side, you still got a stressed out head coach for the rest of the year.
Yeah, but I heard that the owner actually like I mean, like the coach. That's why he's not firing him.
Oh,
So,
well,
and I think there was a report that came out this morning. I think it was from Rossini saying there's no guarantee that the owner going to fire him. Like the
right.
so well, I just wait to find out.
Oh, the Bengals gave the Jets their first win.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well,
Nah, I said on the pod it'd be funny if the Jets fuck around and win that game.
Well, it definitely was funny.
mhm.
Nah, cause they was up like 14-17 most of that game.
Yeah, they blew that.
I mean that's what happens when you have a bad defense though.
Yeah, that's a complete choke job by your defense there. What else was interesting that happened?
I mean it's just all the trade talk. I mean all the trade talk.
Oh, the Commanders got their back blowed out.
Yeah.
Damn.
But I mean it's funny because we got all this trade talk, all this smoke, but it only been what have been 2 or 3 players traded, and that's it. I mean, like,
Yeah.
big names everybody talking about been traded yet.
When's the deadline?
It's Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday, 4 p.m.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tuesday, 4 p.m.
I asked, who the fuck was that? I be talking to. I asked Perlito about getting Cam Joy. He was like, man, get that old ass nigga off my team. And I'm like, God damn, dog, that's how you feel? That's how y'all treat y'all legends over there?
Yeah, I think the Saints is ready to get rid of him. I mean, but he's been playing for a minute though. And I mean, I mean, he's not the only Saint fan. I've been hearing that from a number of Saint fans that they just
I
ready
mean,
to
bro, they
just
is
retire.
they done held on a little too long.
I mean, have
It's
Probably
more
should have let him
of
go about 3 years ago.
yeah, but the thing is, we've been trying to replace him. We just ain't hit on nobody.
Yeah. How Chase doing over there?
I mean, I think he had his better game last week, which is
Yeah.
funny. Um, but I think also that was his first game back from injury. It was either that one or the week before. So he been cool.
He did all right. What's his effort looking like? 'Cause that was my only problem with him. It was like first quarter, the motherfucker looked like he just did a bump of coke, and then third
Um,
quarter is like he had a he like a sugar crash or something. Like, come on, nigga, like what you doing?
Yeah, that's funny.
I mean, he completed a couple of his almost, so I think that's good. Mm.
I mean, it's his first game, so
Mick missed me with that bullshit. That
What
nigga
was
is
his?
Mr. Almost, bro. Like he almost got a sack,
Yeah,
almost got a pressure, almost got a
yeah.
tackle, almost made the play. Like,
That's how he was with us. Like, bruh, like you was right there.
And I think he got a pressure. I think he had a sack too, and I think he was part of a forced fumble. So yeah,
Just glad to see him wake up, man.
Hey, Mick, how you feel about what your team done so far?
I mean, we traded away two guys that weren't really playing. Like Keon. Like the thing when we drafted Keon, I like Keon a lot. I still like him now, but it's just like when I mean, the problem is, I mean, like when we acquired Milton Williams and Barmore's healthy, there's just nowhere for us to play him because we can't really play him on the edge
Hmm.
because I mean tackles kind of dominate him, so he got to play on the inside to me, and so he wasn't really playing. And I mean, why not trade him to a team like your team that's kind of like got a lot of injuries there? And like y'all need him, him for that use. And I mean, Kyle Duggar, like, I mean, like Kyle wasn't playing either, and so Kyle is not good in coverage.
He just lost his spot, right?
Who I mean, Kyle Duggar.
Yeah, this season.
I mean, yeah, I mean, like he lost that shit in training camp.
No. I know
But
he didn't play the season, but I'm saying last year he was
I
playing a
mean, he
good
was
bit,
our
right?
starting safety last year, one of our starting
Yeah.
safeties. But his problem is, if he got to cover a tight end, like he just can't do it. So I mean, like if you're gonna play him as a box, if the Steelers gonna play him as a box, then cool. But if you asking him to cover guys, it's just not gonna turn out well. And I mean,
I,
truthfully,
wa- I was I was more so asking about your season though. Like you 3 games away from
like nine,
9 wins. Was this? Did you are they exceeding expectations or this is what you expected?
I didn't expect to get 6 wins this quick. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
Like I thought going into the bye, there was a chance that we could have 7 to 8 wins going into the bye. That's just before the season started. But obviously, didn't know some of these teams we were playing were going to be so bad. Like obviously, like I
yeah,
think the Jets were going to be good. I didn't think the Browns and Titans were going to be good, but a lot of like I didn't expect the Dolphins to be this bad. I didn't think they was going to
yeah.
be great, but I didn't think they was going to be bad. And just some of the teams we played just have not really not that great. So I mean, the schedule has worked in our favor. And so we was talking about this earlier. Like, I'm not going to apologize if my schedule's easy. Like, this ain't college football. I don't pick my schedule. So I mean,
Right.
it's what it is. So,
And look, man, look, this is how I feel. My team got 3 losses, given the circumstances. But we you there isn't a team that we lost to and it was like, how the fuck you lose that game? Like we wasn't supposed to win those games,
that's true.
you know.
I
So
think the only one that was like that was probably last week.
what's that? Who we lose?
Texans,
Who we
a
play
team that
last?
was
Texans.
struggling. We thought I thought y'all was gonna play better than that against them.
Yeah, I thought we was going. I mean, they was favorite, but
But I felt like your injuries came to the forefront last week. Like
I don't even think it was the injuries though. I just felt like um they was young in the early start. They was just flat the whole fucking game, man. Like the Texans was running circles around them niggas. They was standing flat with it. It was like the Texans was playing football and they was watching. They were there, but they wasn't really participating. Like it was I don't know, it was like they was playing in a haze of fog or something, man. Like I don't know, like they was I don't know. But I was shocked to hear that they went back to California. I thought that they usually go to Ohio, to Cleveland, which is East Coast time. But they went back to California and they left yesterday. So I was kind of shocked by that,
And who y'all playing this week?
the Giants.
Oh, yes, yeah, I gotta go all the way back to the East Coast. Okay.
Yeah. So I was shocked like they did that. Huh.
I don't know. I mean, maybe they just wanted to go back to Cali, just being home, and I mean, and prepare for the game that way. Maybe.
all right,
Well,
let's this
man,
mini college slate real quick. God damn. Skipping that game. All right, so we got number 9 Vanderbilt versus number 20 Texas. Texas favored by 3.5. Over under is 48.5. Hey man, I
uh,
like Vanderbilt in this game.
Yeah, I don't think you're the only one.
man, I don't know, man, because Texas is just it's a weird team. It's a weird team. Like I think they underperform against talent. I think they should dominate. Then at sometimes they show up in games I don't expect them to show up in. I don't know. Texas was just a weird team to call.
I feel the opposite, man. Like people got high on Texas because they beat Mississippi State. Mississippi State over the last about
They
three,
ain't
4 years
nothing.
is one of the worst teams in the conference. I mean, like
Yeah,
let's be honest, they one of the worst, and they
them
were
and
up.
Arkansas ain't really been nothing.
Yeah, and I mean, at least I can say Arkansas, they've been okay. They Arkansas will get 4, 5, 6 wins a season. Mississippi State ain't even doing that. And then for you to be playing one of the worst teams, and they were down 14 or 17 points in the fourth quarter. Mississippi State shouldn't have lost that game to Texas last week. And so just watching Texas, I just think Vanderbilt's a much better team than the teams that they've been playing over the last couple of weeks. I mean, other than like maybe Florida or something, I just don't see how Texas beats Vanderbilt. So I'm taking Vanderbilt money line personally.
Uh,
I also got Vanderbilt money line.
man,
I'm scared to bet on Texas, dog. Them niggas wishy washy.
no, that's fair.
That's a
I think
fact.
I'm gonna go Texas with this one. Yeah, I'm gonna go Texas.
All right, so the next game we got. I don't even want to do that game either. Nope. We got number 18 Oklahoma versus number 14 Tennessee. Tennessee favored by 2.5. That's a tricky game right there.
Man, you ain't never lie.
That's tough. Both of them coming in this game 6-2. Over under is 55.5. Ooh.
I don't know, man. That game to me is tough to call, man. I think it could go either way. I think it's going to be a high scoring game too. Um, I mean, and I get that. I mean, OU defense has been good for the most part of the season, but I just think when you play Tennessee, like the way they play the game, they're going to make you score points. And so to be able to keep up with them, like you're going to have to score points. I don't know about picking a winner, but I do like the over in this game. If you do bet college props, this is a really good game to bet them in because I just think there's going to be a lot of good stuff going on in this game. Like personally, I think Mateer gets in the end zone. I think Brazil Brazil, I think his name is Brazil or Brazil. How do you pronounce his name for Tennessee? Their wide receiver. Um, I mean, I definitely think he's getting a touchdown in this game. I think the OU running back Blaylock, I think he's getting a touchdown, and I think Bishop, the Tennessee running back, getting a touchdown. So I think this should be a good amount of touchdown score in this game. So I mean, for me, like it might be the college football prop game of the day for me.
Yeah, because both these offenses can score. Especially Tennessee, man. They like to bring that ball for real.
Yeah, I think I agree with y'all. This might be for sure the prop game of the week.
Yeah, I just, and it's going to be fun to watch too. So
Yeah, I think it's gonna be exciting. I do have Oklahoma covered up top though.
I'm low key leaning towards Oklahoma.
I just have a hard time trusting Tennessee to close out games sometimes.
Oh man, that's a close one. That's a really close nail biter.
I mean,
I
but it should
mean,
be. I mean, it should be fun to watch. If you're not an OU or Tennessee fan, it should be really fun to watch.
yeah, definitely should be. Yeah, unless you got. Hold on, let me see what day the game on.
I think
Oh, it's on ABC, so you'd be good if you got YouTube TV.
Man, that joint is crazy. What's going on right now?
Yeah, bro. It's gonna affect college football. I was trying to tell people like it's gonna affect college football more than it affect the people that watch NFL. Most of the NFL games are on, ABC, you know what I mean, NBC, CBS, those channels.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You don't really got to worry about having to deal with ESPN except for Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
But for college, you got a lot of the games on ESPN.
Yeah, I mean, college football. Well, not college football is. I mean, but it kind of is. I mean, college football is spread out across a lot of different channels.
Yeah. But
So
you got like look at this right here. You got how many games today on ESPN? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of the major games of the top 25 games on ESPN. If you got YouTube TV and you're a fan of one of them today, you got to stream that bit.
yeah,
You have to find a way to get that.
I mean, hopefully they figure that shit out at some point, man.
I mean, they negotiating, but you know how
This
that money go.
happens like every other year with YouTube TV though. This shit not new.
Yeah, I mean, it's just it's a bad look for them because people use them for the fact that they have exclusive coverage to the NFL, and then like, and they also got the quad box, not just for the NFL, but they got that for college football too. So, and for people that don't got YouTube TV, the quad box is something you can watch 4 games at the same time.
I wonder what would make this just stop happening? Because Pop, you is right. This like the third time this happened in the last like 4 years. Like they stay running into some situation with Disney about something.
It's probably because Disney want to charge them a certain amount for the rights, and probably YouTube TV don't want to pay what
I know YouTube TV want them to cut the ESPN Plus because people are not getting YouTube TV that support college football and they're just getting the ESPN package.
Oh, okay.
Which doesn't help YouTube TV get new subscribers for ESPN. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the plus is not just for. The plus is for all the college sports, though. For the college basketball when that come on, the college.
Yeah, it is hockey.
And I think they trying to join that shit. That could be the only argument to me, right? They trying to join it into one so they can get maximum profit off one platform.
Yeah, but that's possible. But the thing with ESPN Plus though is some shit you don't be getting. Like a lot of the premier games on ESPN, you need a cable package.
Well, they just
watch that
upgraded it,
shit.
right? They just got a new
Yeah,
part
to
to it since WWE came. Now you can pay for it and get those games, but it's expensive though. It ain't cheap.
Yeah, I think they went up like the base package was like 13, and then I forgot what the other package was.
I know that package for you to get all the like premier stuff is like $35.
Yeah, like that's insane, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Cause I had to get it because my kids and me, we watch wrestling heavy, so they be having those wrestling ESPN like almost like pay-per-views. I had to pay for it, and I'm like, and I got the bill. I didn't realize. So the night it happened, you only had to. How you like get the prorated price. So I had to pay like $4 extra. So I'm like, oh, it's only gonna be $17 next week because I had the $13 package. That shit came back at $35. I said, this is crazy.
The funny thing for me about ESPN Plus is I remember when they first started that, and when they first started it, they weren't charging you for that shit. We used to be free. And this is a minute, like I feel like it was like 8 years ago or something, 10 years ago or something like that. So
yeah, you used to just sign up for it on your phone.
You was talking about when that shit first dropped. That was like the best iteration of ESPN Plus because by paying for that, you did get all the content, but I can't pinpoint the exact year where they started putting shit through an additional paywall through basically cable subscription.
I want to say 2020.
That's possible. But
yeah, it was before
that's
that.
when
like 1920. It ain't been, but it ain't been but about 5 or 6 years since they started.
Yeah, but the problem with them is every year the price go up every year though.
Exactly.
Facts.
Exactly, and they don't add nothing new to it except now recently with the WWE content and every affiliate that's underneath that brand. Okay, now you have that.
But then I got another price raise for you to add WWE.
Exactly.
It's like, dang, I gave you something, but I'm gonna add a little bit extra to it too. Like, come on, bro, you was already taxing me for nothing.
Essentially with all these streaming services, this is like modern day cable. Because you're doing the same thing cable providers do. They charge you for all these premium channels, and when you stream, you're now you're having to pay for ESPN Plus. You're having to pay for Paramount. You're having to pay for Disney. Like, I mean, there's packages with ESPN and Disney, but that's what I'm saying. Like, people cut the cord and you're right back to cable.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest with you. If you price all that shit you pay individually together, it is more expensive than some cable packages.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what happened with the cable packages, though? They took half the stuff out of the packages, so now they charging you extra for those same simple things they used to give you included in the package.
So I mean, pretty much there's just
But
no
for
way.
me to listen, like the cable I had before I changed my cable, JMIK, it only came with like ESPN 1. You had to pay extra to get the ESPN 2, all that stuff. It was extra for
Like
every
the sub
add-on, bro.
channels and
Yeah,
shit.
but it was like, what?
Yeah,
Like when they started doing this.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This is the prime reason why streaming will never fucking die.
Fact,
This shit like this. This is why it will never fucking. Cause y'all got
fact.
people going through all these fucking hoops just to watch shit that they paying your platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's people that gonna pay every time you up the price. They ain't complaining about it. They just taking the up it. They're like, oh, I ain't getting nothing extra, but I need this platform to watch what I like, so I'm gonna pay it. Damn. They just killing us with the price range, man. This is crazy.
Yeah, and you're gonna pay either way, and you just got to figure out. I mean, do you want to pay one provider? Or do you want to pay a bunch of different ones?
Yeah, and then what's getting tricky is like the YouTube TV situation, Mick. So if you had YouTube TV today, right? But you're a college football fan, guess what you had to go do?
What?
Get ESPN Plus. You had to. You had to, because there's no games that's on ESPN that's on YouTube TV today. What's up, Swan? How you doing?
Yo, that's kind of crazy. So, and you can't even watch like the ABC games on YouTube.
I'm not sure. It's ESPN, ABC sponsored by ESPN, right?
Yeah, I mean,
So
yeah,
you might not get those games. You might not get them.
Because I mean, Disney owns ESPN and ABC.
Oh yeah, so yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You did.
Well, I mean, you can still watch CBS and NBC though.
Yeah, but
games on there.
Think about how many more games you just look. I was just gaming ESPN. I forgot they own ABC. So guess how many more games you just lost? I said 6 before.
But what sucks with the ABC shit is a lot of the SEC games are exclusively on ABC now.
Yeah, Georgia, Florida, Vanderbilt, Texas.
And if they're not on ABC, then they're on ESPN. So
yeah, so like if you're
Oklahoma, Tennessee, all the marquee games today are on ESPN basically. Then
I mean, SEC is all on the. I mean, it's either on ABC, ESPN, or I mean,
or
like
the conference network, the SEC network.
Yeah, so if you got YouTube TV, that's all you have. You ain't watching on the SEC games.
Yeah, you do.
Unless you live in the market or something, you can just watch it on regular TV.
Hopefully, you got regular TV. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What if you one of the people that's full stream?
You might want to get a Nintendo then, man.
You better do something. You in trouble.
I'll tell you.
You in trouble right now, boy. You scrambling. You praying to God that YouTube TV come to an agreement.
Yeah.
All right. So, well, JMIK, you up first, man. You know what I mean with this NFL. Unless y'all want to review that 28-6 tail whipping.
Nah, they don't need for that.
Yeah, at all.
Bro, I seen the funniest thing, bro. They showed that man pregame speech, and they said Tua couldn't motivate an alcoholic to take a drink. I said, "Oh my God."
Nah, did you see his post game interview?
Oh, he blamed the fans.
Yes.
I mean, how do you blame the fans for you being bad and they don't want to go to the game?
He said, "Yeah, because the Ravens, being live." I'm like, what?
Blaming the fans for them wanting to sell their tickets. The season tickets to sell their tickets to Ravens fans for more money. I mean, it's crazy.
Like, what? But y'all are piss poor. I don't want to come to that game. But yeah, you up first, JMIK. Falcons versus Patriots. Patriots favored by 5.5. Over under is 44.5.
So funny story is the Falcons have not beaten us in 20 years. Funny story. And I actually seen a post this morning when I got up. Um, did you know that Matt Ryan was 0-5 against the Patriots? And they're hoping that Michael Penix could have more wins against the Patriots than Matt Ryan. And Matt Ryan played for them for like 15 plus years. It's just a fact. Falcons to me are like a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde kind of team. I mean, you don't really know what you're going to get on a week in, week out basis. I mean, like you might get how they played against the Bills, or you might get how they played against the Panthers. You just really don't know. I'm still going to take my team. 5.5 is a funny line. I mean, if you're going to take the spread, I would just maybe 2.5, 3.5. Like I just 5.5 is just like a funny. It's funny to me. So I do that. One thing I will say is like we've had a stretch where we haven't allowed a single rusher to gain over 50 yards. I hate to say this to my fan base, but I think that comes to an end this week. I think Bijan will run for about 60, somewhere between 60 to 70 yards. So that'll end that streak. Um, and I mean, other props I like in the game. I think the Falcons are going to try to play coverage. I mean, their coverage in the back end is pretty good. So I think Drake's gonna have the opportunity to run. So I take Drake for 25 passing yards. I'll take Drake for two passing touchdowns. Mondre Stevenson being out with a toe injury. Um, like the backfield runs are gonna fall on Henderson and what's homeboy's name we signed off the practice squad. I think his name was Jennings. So I expect Trey to get a lot of the work. So I'm gonna take Trey for a touchdown. I think Diggs gets in the end zone again. And then I'm gonna take Kyle Pitts for a touchdown because we are not good against tight ends and running backs in the passing game.
Yeah, the Falcons are a funny team. Every time I bet currency on them, they turn into lollipop candy apples. But it's all good. I won't put money on them this week. Yeah, I got the Patriots winning. I think what I mean, they on a good tear right now, man. But it seems like the Falcons. I don't know, man. It seems like they just can't put together consecutive weeks of good football. I think they're coming off of a very, very, very. They lost last week, right? Didn't they?
Yeah, to the Dolphins at home.
Yeah, yeah, very disgusting. I was going to say I thought they got blowed out last week. Um, and I think they continue to lose, man. I just don't see how right now they compete with the Patriots and what they got going on. Like defensively, I mean, you just gave up 30 plus points to one of the worst offenses going into that week. Um, and then defensively, I mean, they really not they really not, threatening anybody in a lot of ways. I mean, I thought Kyle Pitts would wake up with Penix at the helm, but he's still the same. He's still the same Kyle, man. I thought he would get more targets and be a lot more effective, but um, I'm gonna take
Well,
Drake London for 40 yards and a touchdown. I'm gonna take Bijan for a touchdown. Give me, yeah, I'll take Travion Henderson for a touchdown. Hopefully, he can help my fantasy team out this week. And then I'll take Drake May. I want to take him for 1-1 though, one pass and one rushing. I think he get a rushing touchdown this week.
It's actually not a bad bet though. Actually,
I mean, I'll say this. This has been okay. He's been better than he has the last couple of years. I'll say that, which ain't saying much, but he's been pretty solid for them. I think the issue was Kirk Cousins being a quarterback last week and not being able to get anything going on with the Dolphins did a pretty good job in limiting what Bijan could do. We're seeing Kirk to be a passer and it didn't work out. So what I realized is the Falcons defense isn't they're not built to hold offenses from scoring. They can limit you at times, but they can't carry the team while the offense is struggling. And I think that has been the problem. kind of concluded from seeing that Panthers game, and then now seeing the same thing with the Dolphins as well. Is if your offense isn't competing, this defense has a hard time holding teams down. And the Patriots have been really good. Like I think Drake May underratedly has been performing really well this year. I think he's taken that extra step with this team, and also they had guys step up and kind of solidify themselves in that offense. The Patriots, yeah, I like them to. Honestly, I think this could be like a 7 point win for the Patriots. I think the Falcons will compete, but I just don't think at any point I really see them winning this game.
Yeah. Let me say one more. The thing that took me out was I seen a video of they got to come up to Foxborough to play in November, and they were practicing inside. And I watched the video. I just shook my head like y'all not a serious football team. Like they should have been practicing outside all week, man.
Yeah, know what's going. Hey, it is what it is.
Certified? You on mute if you talking,
See,
little bro.
that's what I was checking. Um, I think the Patriots should cover, but um, the Falcons, man, they can win this game. I wouldn't bet on it. I don't know what happened to them. They looked like they was starting to pick up a little steam, and then I think this is 2 games in a row or whatever. So I was kind of shocked by their performance versus us Sunday night. I think 2 weeks ago. Um, with that said, man, I just feel like um, I don't know. Uh, I want to say Bijan step up to the plate. I want to take his carries and his yards. I definitely think that the Patriots will cover though, for sure. Um, that's about it. That's about it.
All right, so the next game we got the Chargers versus the Titans. The Chargers favored by 9.5. The over under is 43.5. Yeah, the Chargers gonna win this game, man, for sure. The Titans are definitely building in the right direction, but they got a lot of talent deficiencies. Um, it show up every Sunday, man. I mean, yeah, they got to win. You know what I mean? You know what I mean against the Cardinals a few weeks ago, but that was fluke. Like to me, the Chargers are a better team with better talent, playing better football. Chargers coming off a big win versus the Vikings after that upset loss against the Colts. I think they won like 37-10 last week. So this week, give me Justin Herbert for 2 passing touchdowns. Give me Amarion Hampton for a rushing touchdown. Lad McConkey for a receiving touchdown. And I think it's time for my boy QJ, man, again to get back on the board, man. So that's what I'm taking from them. For the Titans, give me Tony Pollard for like 60 rushing yards. And I like the rookie, Elick. Give me him for like 25 yards. That's about it. I don't trust.
Man,
I can't bet my money on the Titans players like that.
Man, I'm not touching Quentin for nothing, man. Man, I had him in one of my fantasy leagues last year. I mean, not last year, last week. He didn't even catch a football, bro. So I'm not putting no money on him.
Yeah, but it's the Titans, though. He show up against the bums.
Man, put it like this, like, and I got niggas on the buy, and like the fantasy team I had him on, I cut his ass on Wednesday, man. He ain't really done nothing in 2-3 weeks.
Oh, no, he ain't on my fantasy team. Oh, hell no.
But as far as the game goes with the Chargers, the Titans are trying to get the number 1 pick, man. So I'm not really high on these high spreads in the NFL, but I'm gonna take the Chargers minus the 9.5. I mean, the Titans don't want to win a game. The Titans want to get the first overall pick. I mean, they're in the mix for it. Um, and they just not that good of a team right now. Props I like in the game. On the Titans side, I there's nothing. I mean, like maybe Illich for his yards, I guess. But anything more than that, I'm not taking. I mean, the Chargers shut down the run pretty good, so I don't see Tajir Spears and Tony Pollard getting off. And there's rumors also that either Tony Pollard or Spears could be traded. So maybe I mean, maybe the one that get traded don't even really get snaps in this game. Charger side, I mean, give me the running back Vidal for a touchdown. I'll take Herbert for his passing yards and 2 touchdowns. Um, and I'm gonna take my boy Ladd for a touchdown. And then I'll take the rookie tight end that balled out in their last game, Gatson for a touchdown too.
Yeah, I think Gasson is gonna get more burn in that offense. If been watching their games the last couple of weeks, and his snaps has increased more, mostly because they've been really inconsistent and hurt at the tight end position. But he's really showed up for them. And the Chargers are starting to get healthier. Like they're getting some of their guys back, and I expect them to perform well against a team like McSan is really not trying to win. So I expect the Chargers to take this game. Lad also, I think, had one of his better games last week against Kings. I expect him to kind of start getting into a groove. Now we're hitting the halfway point of the season, so he plays all right.
Oh damn, my bad. Um, I was looking at the college scores. I'm sorry. Um, I don't see why the Chargers wouldn't cover. I don't like the 9.5 on the road at all. Um, but I don't see any way that the Titans can even make this game competitive. Um, McConkey's targets and yards is pretty much the only thing that I feel comfortable with.
Oh no. Well, damn. All right. So next on the list we got the Bears versus the Bengals. The Bears favored by 1.5. Over under is 50 1.5. But I don't trust the Bengals as far as I can throw them, boy.
I mean, do you trust any of these teams in this game?
Nope. Nope. So as an avid better, I would advise all my people that bet stay the hell away from this shit.
I mean, the only thing I think I seen a report that said that Flacco's going to play because I think he's dealing with some injury, but he's
Yeah, he'll
expected.
play for like 2 quarters, and then you'll see Jake Browner. It still ain't good though.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I don't really want to watch that shit, man. Um,
Oh, this one
I,
definitely ain't getting put on the TV for
I
sure.
mean, we don't even.
yeah, I mean, like the Bears. Um, I don't know. Um, I think they can compete, but I don't know which team gonna show up. And then with the Bengals, um, I don't know, man. Like Flacco, if Flacco can win like two, three more games in the next, 4 or 5, I mean, that might leave a window open for him. I'm not sure if that's something that they want to do. Um, I don't know. I mean, the game is interesting, but I mean, I don't believe in either team Let me see. Chicago by a point and a half. I mean, I guess I don't know. I say no. I'll probably go Bengals at home. I don't think the Bears are mature enough to actually go out and beat a team that's trying to survive right now. I don't believe in them enough to feel like they should be favorites on the road. I don't care about Cincinnati situation, but as far as props, Jamar Chase, um, I like to see him get in the end zone, and T Higgins, he seems to be the favorite, so his yards and his targets for sure. I'm always comfortable with Joe Flacco's numbers when he got a number one that he can get the ball to. So either that or a 1.5 on a touchdown.
Um, yeah, like I said, man, I don't really trust either of these teams. I seen that Swift is out to get a groin injury, so he not going to play. So that just, I mean, after him, the Bears don't really have a lot behind him in terms of running backs. Um, so it's just like I can't give you a winner, man, because I really don't know who's going to win the game. To be honest, if you hit a gun to my head, I'd probably say the Bengals. Um, because I mean, after the performance that the Bears put up against the Ravens the previous week, Caleb is just a guy that I don't think what he was advertised to be. I just don't think he is what he was advertised as. Um, Props that I like in the game. I think Roma Duz is having a fantastic season. So I would take him for his receptions, receiving yards, and the anytime touchdown. Bengals side, I'm gonna take Chase for everything. I'll take Chase receptions, yards, and I'll take him for anytime. I'll probably take T for about 40 yards. I like Chase Brown to get in the end zone too. And then that's pretty much it for me.
I don't even know about the props, but I do agree with the Jamar Chase, the Roma Dunze, um, maybe a little Chase Brown. I think Chase Brown will be able to produce a little bit in this game with the rushing, maybe even an anytime touchdown. Um, oh, nah, never mind. Yeah. I don't know about a winner, but the Bears might pull. I wouldn't be surprised if the Bears pull it off. I mean, the Bengals let the Jets win, so wouldn't be surprised. Shit. I might trust the Bears a little bit more than I trust the Bengals, bro. The Bengals let the Jets come back and put them on the hub. It's kind of embarrassing. Pop, if she even want to comment on
Um,
this game.
this is Bears and who?
Bears Bengals.
Man, the look, I want to believe that the Bears can handle business, but I think they dropped the ball against the Ravens last week. And the Bengals fumbled that game against the Jets away. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bears. I just think I like their defense better slightly, which isn't much. So yeah,
All right, this next game should be very interesting. We have the Colts versus the Steelers. Colts favored by 3.5. Over under is 50.5. JMIK, I think this is gonna be a good one right here. This might be a little.
It could be game of the week,
Could
possibility.
be low key. If the Colts win this one, I mean, what is that? I mean, obviously we got them as legit, but
man,
I
I
don't know.
already got them like that.
Yeah, I
Man,
was gonna say we already got them as legit, so
I mean,
I don't.
now it's
I mean,
about
to me, it's a more important game for the Steelers than the Colts, honestly.
yeah.
Ah,
I agree with you, Mick, because the Steelers are in a tricky situation to where their best path towards the playoffs may be winning the division.
And if they lose this week, you really put the Ravens back in the fight.
Yeah, because this AFC race, this gonna be tight going down to figuring out who's gonna be in these wild card positions. And because I have the Colts winning the division, so now you're looking at who's gonna be 5, 6, and 7, and I think that's gonna be very tricky for a lot of these teams that are kind of on the fringe in the AFC.
Yeah.
I mean, because a
I
perfect example is like the 7th seed is the Chiefs right now. They 5-3. So, I mean, this whole 9-win business to get you in the playoffs. 9 wins ain't gonna get you in.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think like for the
The only way you
AFC,
get
you
in is
need at
9 wins if
least.
you won your division with 9. That's the only way. So
Yeah, I think if you're in the wild card, you need at least 10 to 11 wins in the AFC right now.
ooh, I'm close on this, but right now I hate to say it, I trust Daniel Jones more than I trust A Rod though.
Mm.
Shit, I trust that running, even though they say Jonathan Taylor supposedly got some type of little, he nicks and bruises. I still think, what I mean, what he's able to do in that run game with Daniel Jones has been kind of immaculate. The Steelers to me are really struggling on the back end. I see they did try to bring in some help, but I don't think that's gonna prepare you for this week. You know what I mean? I don't think that's gonna stop what the Colts are able to do with the numerous ways that they can beat you. You know what I mean? We've seen Jonathan Taylor go on a tear. We've seen Daniel Jones have some good games from the pocket. So I think I'm going with the Colts, man. Give me Jonathan Taylor rushing yards and an anytime touchdown. Give me Daniel Jones passing yards. Give me Tyler Warren receiving yards and a touchdown. Um, Give me DK Metcalf for an anytime touchdown. Um, and give me is Warren playing this week? Yeah, he back. Okay, so give me Jalen Warren rushing yards.
I feel like the Colts. Um, I mean, I went through their schedule. They haven't really played anybody. They did beat Denver early in the season when it was they started out pretty bad, but not too long ago they went into San Diego and beat up on the Chargers. That was an impressive win. Regardless, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, and they're simply getting Jonathan Taylor touches, man, and keeping his feet clean. Um, he's the offensive line is playing pretty good, man. Like he's not getting a lot of helmets in his face in the backfield. Um, I feel like the Steelers are starting to get they banged up in that front seven, but they are getting pieces back. So I'm curious to see how this is going to play out. I know what the Colts are going to do, so I'm curious to see how the Steelers are going to try to defend it or whatever. But Daniel Jones is what he does for the Colts is almost is close to like what Jalen Hurts does with the Eagles, man. Like it's just they complement each other very well. They're not asking him to do a lot. He is throwing the ball. Um, but Jonathan Taylor pretty much is the engine for what's going on. He ain't, like Jalen, man, he ain't turning the ball over. It's just that simple. You know what I'm saying? Like, they it's 3rd and 15, and they needed him to step up. He got it. 3rd and 12. Okay, he got it. Not in those situations a lot, but it's I don't know, man. They might have found their QB. But I like I like his passing numbers more than the rushing numbers. I actually been looking at him. This shit. His anytime touchdown. That shit gonna be 2.5 soon. At this rate. So if it's 1.5, I'll definitely get it. Jonathan Taylor. His rushing yards are usually money. Before a little razzle dazzle, I mean, you can do his all purpose and or his shit. His anytime probably 2.5. If it ain't, I'd be shocked. But I don't know about that one. I don't know about 2.5 versus the Steelers. But his anytime and DK. I like his what's that? His longest reception. As long as it's not more than like 22, I like that. And Fairmouth, he's going to get his targets. Warren is back, and he's definitely. I like his all purpose as well. He. Oh, you know what? I've been watching his fantasy numbers. Has been. I've been trying to um, keep up with players' fantasy points. He's one of the players that been hitting on fantasy. Um, I say it's a little over half.
This might be a Captain Obvious take, but I think this game hinges on JT. I mean, if JT played like he'd been playing, I don't see the Steelers winning the game. If the Steelers could shut down the run and force Daniel Jones to beat them, and I'm not saying Daniel Jones is bad. He's had a really good year, but that to me is the only path forward for the Steelers to win. I don't want JT running for over 100 yards and multiple touchdowns. Like like if I'm a Steelers fan, that's not what I want. I'd rather put the ball in Daniel Jones's hands and make him beat me that way. Like because I just think that's that's a harder way for the Colts to score rather than just handing the ball to JT and him going crazy like he did last week. 'Cause I think he scored 3 touchdowns last week. Um,
Yeah, I
so
think he had two rushing and one receiving.
yeah, so that's the way forward for me. I personally like the Colts in the game. I just think their offense right now, what their offense is capable to do. I don't know if the Steelers can score at them. And so I just feel like if the Colts can score more than 24 points, I don't know if the Pittsburgh Steelers can. I mean, keep track with that. Um, Props that I like in the game. I like Jalen Warren and DK Metcalf to get in the end zone for the Steelers. I'm obviously taking JT to get in the end zone for the Colts. I also like uh, Josh Downs to get in the end zone for the
So
Colts.
Jalen Warren getting his first touchdown?
Yeah, I think so. I think they're gonna get down there and they're gonna run the ball. Um, I, I also like DK for 50 receiving yards. I like JT for 70 rushing yards. And who else? Who else? And Tyler Warren take his yards and receptions too.
Pop already went, right?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Kinda, I touched on it, but I'll just say I agree that they have to limit Jonathan Taylor because if Jonathan Taylor is going, his offense is going wrong too. Like they're a well-oiled machine when the run game and the pass game is working in conjunction with each other, and that's something the Steelers defense has struggled with teams. They don't know how to slow down either one of those. And if the Colts get going early, I think it's just going to be a long day for the Steelers. So they have to force Daniel Jones to pass the ball. You got to try to limit Jonathan Taylor in this game if y'all want a chance to win this.
All right, next game we got 49ers versus Giants. 49ers favored by 2.5. Over under is 47.5.
Man, I want to say we're gonna win this game, but I don't know. I saw with Texans front four did to my offensive line last week, and Like I said, them boys was flat, man. Like I hope they upset. But and I also say, man, how them niggas gonna score points? And they score all the points. They score all the points. What if it happens again? Oh boy. I'm gonna still go with
Oh,
my
bro.
squad though. Yeah, I know. This shit sucks. We get some people back, but even still, I don't trust my offensive line, man. Like them niggas pretty bad, dog. Them niggas pretty bad. I thought getting George back was gonna help. So I don't know, man. Maybe I'm overreacting from last week because that was pretty bad. Them niggas punched on us pretty bad. But I hope we return the favor, man. Now as far as them on defense, they suck. In run defense, they're like 32nd or some shit like that or whatever. So I'm not going to just go ahead and dive into Chris McCaffrey having like 80 yards rushing or some shit like that or 100. Definitely sticking to the plan, which is yards from scrimmage and or his 1.5. That's the highest I'm going on that. I'm not doing no 2.5. Since it's Mac, I'm gonna definitely take his yards and his attempts. I like Jackson Dart. Whatever his longest run is, I hope it's no more than 12. I like that. I said Jackson Dart, didn't I?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right. And then let me see. Kendrick Bourne, his targets, yards. And if it's a touchdown, it's probably going to be Tongas or fucking Christian McCaffrey. One of those. For whatever reason, him and Kendrick Bourne haven't connected in the end zone yet. And I'll put Juan Jennings third if he can catch the motherfucker. But yeah, that's about it right there.
Man, this man crazy. I'm taking Christian McCaffrey for carries. I'm taking rushing yards. I'm doubling down. Goddamn, y'all had the lowest amount of rush attempts in franchise history last year. I believe Kyle Shanahan gonna double down on the team that just gave up 277 rushing yards. I truly
Yeah.
believe so. You know what I
Somebody
mean?
said that
They gave
somebody
Tank,
was
bro. Tank Bigsby went for 107 last week.
they was saying that Kyle Shanahan is he said he kept saying 40. Some shit that Kyle I forgot what it was. He was like, but he guarantees that the 49ers have 40 attempts. I'm like, well, that don't mean we're gonna have all the yards and shit.
Y'all gonna have the yards, bro. I ain't worried about it.
We'll see.
I'm taking the 49ers to win this game. Without Cam Scatterboo, no Malik Neighbors. I mean, I don't think they have many ways to beat you at this point. Wandale Robinson, cool. I mean, Tyrone Tracy is all right, but I think losing Cam Scatterboo lost a lot of their offense. It's gonna be hard for them to keep up, even if the game is close. I don't see ways for them outside of Jackson Dart being elusive and making
Hmm.
some plays for them to score the football. So um, I do think y'all will open up the run game. I think this is gonna be an easy game for Mac Jones. He's gonna be able to relax, sit back, chill, and let Christian McCaffrey and the gang do the work. Give me George Kittle for an anytime touchdown. Christian McCaffrey for his rush attempts, rushing yards, and an anytime touchdown. Um, if you want to take the total touchdowns, give me him for 1.5. Um, give me nobody for the Giants. All right, Pop.
Yeah, I think Scatterboo is a big loss for that offense for the Giants. I think he was like a key part to their success offensively, and them losing him, I think, is gonna hurt. Um, yeah, I do think like the performance from the 49ers last week was a little disappointing. Offensively, m- for me, mostly for bets, but yeah, like they just didn't perform how I thought they would. But I do think they can get it done against the Giants this week. I just think the Giants offensively is going to struggle, which will allow the 49ers to start building a rhythm in the game and win.
All right. So the next game we got on the slate.
Hey,
Bron-
I didn't actually. I
oh, you
didn't.
didn't go, JMIK?
No, I didn't. I mean, I'm gonna take the 49ers. I just think the Giants on off like losing Cam is a big deal. I do think Tyrone Tracy is. I think he's really good in the pass game. I just running between the tackles. I think he's okay doing that, but it's nothing special. Props I like in the game. I do like Jackson Dart's rushing yards. I think the 49ers are going to try to get the pass rush onto him. And I mean, most times I'm not saying he's a one read quarterback. I just think he's young in his quarterback career where he'll go to the first read. If it's not there, he's tucking it and running it. So I take him for his rushing yards. I do believe, with what Smitty was saying, the 49ers didn't attempt to run the ball much last week. I think they will this week. So I like CMC for his rushing yards, his receiving yards, and an anytime touchdown. I also like Kittle for his receiving yards. And that's about it. Like I'm gonna keep it slim when it comes to the props on this game.
All right. So the next game is the Broncos versus the Texans. Texans favored by 2.5. Over under is 40.5. The Texans favorite?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the Vegas believes in the Texans, man.
I mean, Nico and Kurt coming back.
Yeah, but
The Houston
So
Texans are currently allowing the fewest points and fewest yards in the NFL.
yeah, but I thought it
yeah,
was something like the Texans wasn't the Texans favorite over y'all last week too? It was some
second.
it was some shit
Yeah,
like
yeah, they was. It was like 2.5.
yeah. I just think Vegas likes the Texans at this point.
Well, I mean, defense travels, man. And they by far got the best defense in the league. Um, they're pretty fucking good. And on that defensive line, the secondary outside of Stingley, not so much. But shit, when you got four guys flying around like that, shit, it make up for a little bit of deficiency back there. But wait a minute, Dick, you ain't even finished. Did you start?
No, go ahead.
Um, I don't know, man. Uh, I want to say the Broncos, but I mean, what if the Texans about to go on a run? Uh, I know CJ going to throw the ball regardless if he's good or bad. So his attempts and Nico, his yards. Uh, as far as what's the guy Sutton, he should get his targets as well. Um, as far as the game, man, 2.5. I mean they are at home, so I don't know, man. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Houston. Fuck you, Swan.
Yeah, that's funny.
Uh,
I would have sitting over here like, I wonder if you're gonna see her message at some point.
I mean, you just said I'm the Texans, but fuck you, Swan. That's funny.
yeah, yeah.
um, yeah, this is a tough game. I mean, obviously, you would think the Broncos would win the game, record wise, but I didn't know the statistics about that defense. And to me, I don't know, maybe I'm tripping. The Broncos did just annihilate the Cowboys, but what does that matter? This game's close, boy, close. I'm a go with the Broncos pulling out a close one, bro. I don't know. I trust the Broncos in a close game a little bit more than the Texans at this point. No knock on the Texans, but I just think the Broncos can withstand a close game right now and pull this one out. So I think I like the Broncos money line.
Um, yeah, like I said earlier, man, Vegas really likes the Texans right now, and I get it because, like, points per game, they have the best defense in the league. Even if you look past that yards or whatever, like I mean, you can make the argument that they got the number one ranked defense in the league. Um, I think this matchup comes down to one simple thing. So if you know about the Broncos, like Bo Nix has the most time to throw the football. He's afforded that time by his offensive line. And you're going against the Texans, who to me have the best edge rush duo in the league with I mean Will Anderson and the Danielle Hunter. So I just think the game comes down to how much time does Bo Nix have to throw the ball because the Broncos don't really use a lot of short game. I mean, like they're trying to push the ball down the field. And as you know, common sense to push the ball down the field, you got to be able to give the quarterback time to do that. And so I just don't know if the Broncos are going to have enough time to do that. Um, and I think CJ played much better last week. I mean, the line, has I mean, like I want to say that was one of their better games. So I'm actually gonna go with the Texans. It's kind of it's tough for me to pick between the two. I think it's gonna be a really close game. I think it's gonna come down to the end. But I'm gonna go with the Texans. Props. Nico's coming back. So I like Nico since PS2 was out. I like Nico for his receptions, yards, and anytime touchdown. Um, I also like J.K. Dobbins for anytime touchdown. I like Bo Nix to run for 25. Um, oh, and then I like Cortland Sutton to only get 50 yards receiving too.
Yeah, I think the one thing that concerns me is the inconsistent run game the Texans have, but they've been able to deal with that for a good part of the year so far. So I don't think that's gonna be a big deal. But I do agree. I think this Texans defense can disrupt Bo Nix in this game, and for that reason, I like the Texans to win. Especially with them getting Nico back, I think that's a big boost for that wide receiver core that they needed.
Oh, I didn't even realize that they got fined 100,000. The Ravens got fined $100,000.
Yeah, for that like injury report stuff that they did the
Yeah,
week previous.
I didn't know they
Yeah,
had draft picks on the. I guess they were almost about to say some draft picks too. God damn.
yeah, but I mean, my thing is like you're charging the organization who the owner is a billionaire.
A
A
hundred
hundred.
thousand. That's nothing.
Yeah, that's I mean
That's
that's
toilet paper money.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
My God. Everybody went right on that last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So the next game we got the Vikings versus the Lions. Lions favored by 8.5. Over under is 48.5. JJ back, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, because I think Carson out for the season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he had season in the surgery.
Um, listen, I have the Lions winning this game. I don't think JJ being back changes how poor this team has been performing. Um, and like defensively, they just don't do nothing good. And I don't know, but I got the Lions winning this game. I just feel like this Vikings team is terrible. It's not that good. They don't do nothing well.
Damn.
Well, I mean, this Vanderbilt pick ain't looking good right now at all. Boy, these boys are getting house.
They getting
They lose,
built?
they losing 17-0 in the first quarter.
Sheesh.
I told you about Texas.
Sheesh. They giving it up. It's college football though. It's college football. I ain't over there.
I mean, if they could score in the next drive, it could change. But as of right now, they get house. Um, Lions, give me the minus 9.5 for the Lions. The Vikings aren't playing good, and you're going to insert JJ in a situation where he got to go in into into the I mean Detroit, in that atmosphere. I don't like it. Um, the props I like in the game, I mean like Jameer Gibbs has been going, pretty good for the last couple of games. So I'm gonna take him for his rushing yards and then an anytime touchdown. Um, I'm gonna take St. Brown's for his reception and his yards. I'm gonna take Laporta to get in the end zone too for an anytime touchdown. I'll take Jettis for his yards and receptions. Um, I mean, even though I don't trust JJ, I trust him enough. Um, I trust him enough to be able to get that. And then I'll take Jordan Addison for 25 rushing yards. I mean, 25 receiving yards.
I'm with you. I'm taking the Lions in this game. It ain't really much to explain, and I agree with the props. Like JJ ain't played, but what, 2 good quarters?
Yep.
Coming in playing one of the hottest teams in the league right now, it just don't look good to me for them. But yeah,
Um, I just 8.5 for a division game is insane. Um, but I mean, Detroit's playing really good right now. Uh, on both sides of the ball. Minnesota, not so much. Um, I think that I hate to say it, but I think they covered. Let me see. I'm gonna go with Jamar Chase. I mean, not Jamar Chase. Gibbs, Jamar Gibbs, and his yards. Uh, St. Brown's targets. I'm cool with 2.5 for Jerry Goff on the touchdowns. Um, and then with Minnesota, man, I used to like Jordan Mason's yards, but I don't even feel comfortable with that. I don't like Minnesota's offense at all. So that's about it.
all right. So the next game on the docket, Panthers versus Packers.
Mm.
Packers favored by 13.5. Over under is 44.5. God damn.
Who have the Packers beat? Or what have they done to deserve to be 13.5 point favorites over another team? Did I miss that game?
No, they're playing the Panthers.
Yeah, but still, I don't
And,
know.
and I mean, Green Bay is a much better home team than they're a road team, and they're playing at home this week.
Mm.
And plus, like Bryce
Mm.
Young coming off that high ankle train, so you don't really know how healthy he really is. So I mean,
Man, is Derek Brown healthy? Because if he is, that
yeah,
means he can do something about Josh Jacobs. And if
yeah,
you
but
can
the
do
only
something
issue
about
is
Josh Jacobs,
Green Bay wasn't really able to run the ball last week, and it's still pretty. I mean, like they struggled for the first 3 quarters, but then they turned
mm-hmm.
on the fourth. So
Okay. All right, let's see. We shall see. Shout out to Nacho.
Yeah, no, I think the Packers are going to dominate. Um, I don't know the status with Derek Brown, but I think that's a big loss for them. Well, if he's not 100%, that's good. That's not good for the Panthers. And Bryce Young, eh, him being back don't really change nothing for me, to be honest. I don't think he's been playing that well this year for the most part. I think he's really been carried by the defense at times in the run game. Um, yeah, I like the Panthers to win. I mean, the Packers to win. I don't like that high spread though, because I don't think they really blown a lot of teams out this year. So I don't know about that, but I will take the Packers money line.
They got a few blowouts, but nothing where I'm like, dang, 13 and a half? 13 and a half a little crazy. 13 and a half a little crazy. Yeah, I'm taking the Packers though. I don't know about a 13 and a half. I might say 10 points, so give me a 9.5. I can see 9.5. Yeah. 13 and a half is a lot, bro. Okay, so I like Josh Jacobs to get an anytime touchdown and his rushing yards. Give me Jordan Love for 2 passing touchdowns. And give me Rico Dotto rushing yards. That's about all for me.
I don't like the 3.5. I think that the Packers will win. I mean, with the 13.5, that's a lot. Um,
A whole
and yeah, Josh Jacobs carries and his yards. I like it. I don't know about Jordan Love. I don't know if he gonna ride Josh Jacobs or contribute or play a major factor or whatever. I mean, it's too many questions with him. And then even with his weapons and shit, I don't know who he's going to use, who he's going to throw to. I don't know. So I was shot at Jacobs. That's about it. That's it.
I actually like the 13. I'm not. Y'all hear me every week on this podcast. I'm not with the big spreads, but the Panthers. I think some of the reaction to the spread is because they got housed by the Bills last week. I think they lost like 40-9 or some shit like that. But I actually like the minus 13.5 this week. I just think the Packers are defensively they're playing really well, and offensively, like Jordan Love. I mean, pretty much. I want to say he carried the game last week because I think on the ground they ran for 100, but the majority of that was the backup running back. Um, so I mean, I think Josh Jacobs got like a calf injury or something like that. So I think they're trying to work him back into the game slowly. So I mean, they're not trying to overuse him at this point. So I mean, the props I like in the game. I mean, give me Ted McMillan for 50 yards and a touchdown. I do like Rico Dotto. Like he's been on he's been on a heater lately. Um, I'm not sure what his rushing number is, but I'd probably take for like 50 yards and anytime touchdown. Um, Packers side, um, Panthers defense to me. I mean, outside of their, J.C. Horn at corner one, the coverage ain't the greatest. But the problem is with the Packers, there's nobody really for J.C. Horn to take out the game because they got a bunch of like twos at wide receiver. So I mean, you could put J.C. Horn on Watson, or you could put him on Dobbs, or you could put him on the rookie kid. But Jordan Love, kind of throws it around. Um, but the players I like on for the Packers receivers, give me Tucker Kraft. He had a big game last week. I think he's been playing well this season, so I take him for an anytime touchdown in his receiving yards. I'm gonna take, this is a bet I don't really place too often. Um, but I'm gonna bet Watson's longest catch. On FanDuel because you could bet this. His longest catch to be over 25 yards. I think he's their deep threat, and so I kind of like that bet for him to catch a deep pass on the Panthers.
I can agree with that one too. That Watson one, I like that pick.
Yeah.
I like that pick. It's a sleeper pick. All right. We got Jaguars versus Raiders. Jags favorite by 2.5. Over under is 43.5.
Both these
sir.
teams playing like butt right now.
Jeez.
Yeah, I know. And it's like I'm looking at the Raiders and I'm like, man, I has to be excited that Brock Bowers is coming back. But then it's like you look at Geno Smith, Geno shit. He's the quarterback. So I mean, does that really matter? Um, I like Etienne. Um, I think the Jags should cover. What's that, 2.5? They should cover that. Because the Raiders stink, man. They're pretty bad. Shout out to Brinks. Shitty ass team. Um, Brian Thomas Jr. should get his targets. I can't say his receptions because I don't know if he gonna catch it. But ETN, his yards from scrimmage and anytime touchdown. Trevor Lawrence, as long as it's not more than like 225, I think I like that. But I say the Jaguars cover 2.5. I don't see a problem with that.
Yeah, I like the Jags to beat the Raiders. The Raiders just playing really bad right now, and Geno Smith giving it up a dime a dozen. Like he just really just what I mean, turnover after turnover. It's really bad football for him at this moment. I don't know if he's gonna shape back once he get a little help from Brock Bowers, but I think if I'm not mistaken, Geno Smith at this point has more interceptions than touchdowns. And if anybody want to check that, I mean, you can double check it. I think it's 7-10 right now, and that's not a
No,
recipe for winning.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna believe it, even if it's not true, because I know in 3 games he had 6 interceptions over the course of 3 games. So yeah, I'm
Yeah,
taking the Jags. I know they haven't been performing well, but I think they can dog walk the Raiders. The Raiders just ain't a good team.
Yeah, but I think low key that lost to their what was his name Travis is a big loss, man, because the last couple of games, honestly, he's been their best receiver. I mean, LeBron Thomas been dropping a lot of footballs. Um, so I think that's a big loss for them. I do think they should win. Um, I wouldn't go no further than the money line because I mean, you got to Trevor. I think for them to beat the Raiders, I think Trevor got to play well. That's the one thing I will say um, because I mean, like they're pretty much down to Brian Thomas. I'm not sure if Brenton Strange is coming back just yet because they put him on IR about a month ago. I think they said he's going to be out 5 weeks, so I'm not sure if he's coming back for this game. Um, and I mean Brock Bowers. I mean he has the capability of winning the Raiders a game like this. So if the Jaguars do not do a good job on Brock Bowers and Genty, that could be a problem. So, but I'm gonna see how that goes. Props I like Genty getting in the end zone. I like Brock to get in the end zone. I like Travis Etienne to get in the end zone, and then I like Brian Thomas to get in the end zone. That's pretty much all I'm gonna play from this game.
all right, Pop, you up. It's Saints versus Rams. Rams favored by 14.5. Over under is 43.5.
Yeah, I would take that. I would take every prop um offensively for the Rams. I think Puka comes back this week too. So I would take everything for him as well. Listen, we won 1-16, guys. So there's not much to talk about. Rams are winning. Let's go.
Damn.
Don't never ask this nigga for nothing, man. I swear to God. This is the second time.
Pop, my boy Sir say you can't do him a little favor, bro. Look.
I asked for a favor versus the
Uh,
Seahawks. Look what happened.
and what I tell you then, I said, what I tell you then, sir, ain't coming through for you. Ain't coming through for you again, my good brother. Listen, I'm sorry, you have to go to somebody else for that help.
Nah, man. Young boy, he coming in. Tyler Show, he coming in. Watch him. He gonna turn it up on him.
I wouldn't be
Uh,
surprised if the game is closer because they don't got tape on Tyler.
hey man, listen, don't be surprised. The Rams secondary is butt cheeks, but we'll see. We'll see.
That just sounds like wishful thinking.
Yeah, it is. But I ain't tripping. Hopefully we punch them in the mouth next week. So, we'll see.
Yeah, I like the Rams in the game. I mean, I might lower the spread to 13.5. So just in case any backdoor cover could happen that I could cover with just two touchdowns. No, don't need more than that. Tyler Show is playing. So you know what that means. I'm gonna bet on the Tyler Show anytime interception. And there's no offense to him, but it's only his second game playing. Um, Props I like in the game. I mean, I like Kyron to get in the end zone. I think Puka's coming back this game. And I mean, Puka been gone for about a couple weeks now, so I think Puka gonna go crazy. I think I would take his receptions, receiving yards, and an anytime touchdown. Um, who else? I'll take Devontae for 50 yards. On the Saints side, I'd probably go Chris Olave. I'll take Chris Olave for his receptions. Um, and then I'll take Rashid, kind of in a similar bet, like on FanDuel. Like I would take Rashid's longest catch to be over 20 yards.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be. I don't know about the 14.5, but I do think the Rams will win. I do think it'll be a good game for Puka coming back. The spam god is gonna get back to spamming again. So, you know, that makes me scared to test the Devontae Adams spread because I know how it goes when he come back. So I'm gonna take Devontae Adams. I'm gonna take Javonte Williams. And give me Alvin for the anytime. Give me Alvin for the anytime. The next game we got on the board, game of the week, Chiefs, Bills. Chiefs favored by 1.5. Over under is 52.5.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody gotta lose.
Yeah,
Somebody
it's
do.
probably gonna be the Bills.
You think so?
They're pretty banged up, but that matters. You got to get context when the Bills lose because they qualify for context.
Oh, so you got to qualify to get. Oh, never mind.
hmm My context exemption expired, so I can't say that we were injured. Um, you know,
That's interesting.
yeah, I know.
This is gonna be a close game. Let me look at this injury report.
But let me see, man. Pat, uh, he ain't been running like he what has the first what was that 4 or 5 games or whatever. But he has been slinging that pill, man, and getting the throwing the ball in the end zone. Um, I think that the Chiefs, I don't know, man. The Chiefs got they signed a defensive tackle that they're familiar with and an offensive lineman. They're getting healthy on top of them already, like clicking right now. They might fuck the Bills up. But I think Pat is gonna have an awesome game, like 273 tutties. Um, uh, uh, Rasheed Rice should get. He should hit on that longest reception thing. Oh, what's that young boy? It's somebody. I forgot his name. They always throw a bomb to him like once a game.
Oh,
I,
Thornton.
yeah,
Tyquan
so
Thornton.
yeah, Thornton. His longest reception is definitely going to hit. And let me see. I like James Cook anytime. I mean, all-purpose yards.
Damn, this injury report look crazy.
I mean, what for
Yeah.
the Bills?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. I think guys
Damn.
out too though.
Yeah,
Yeah, you had
but I
said it, but I
mean,
didn't go look. Then I went and
I
looked. I'm like,
mean,
oh my
they
god.
can be
That
without
shit going wild
Pacheco.
in
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Pacheco's a big loss for that offense.
Yeah, but then they say is Josh, I don't think Josh Simmons is playing either, is he?
Yeah, but Josh Simmons hasn't been playing for a couple weeks now, and they've been playing pretty well.
Not the left tackle they was playing last week. He was getting his ass beat last week.
Yeah,
Um,
Jalen Moore, he was getting whooped
boy,
up on.
boy, he was getting his ass whooped last week. I mean, it didn't matter in the game because they were still able to put up points. And then
Hmm.
the Commanders were playing with Marcus Mariota. It didn't matter. But I think if Jalen Moore plays like that again, that shit could be a problem.
Yeah, that's true, but I don't know. Like, I just think Simmons might hurt, but like Pacheco, that don't hurt for real. Because the rookie that they got in Kareem been playing pretty good ball for him in the run game and the pass game. So if you could supplement Pacheco with those two, I think they'll be fine.
This is gonna be another good game this week though.
Did the Bills lose Ed Oliver?
Let me go back and look at it. Hold on. I know he was out. Did he come
Like, I
back?
know he was banged up, but I don't know. Is he playing this week?
Hold on, let me see. He got a torn bicep.
Who
Oh,
does?
he out. Yeah, he out.
Yeah, he on IR.
Well, yeah. He's
Yeah.
talking about and Ed Oliver. He's not gonna come back to. I think they said the divisional round of the playoffs. If they make,
Damn.
His earliest right now, I mean, from the IR would be 4 weeks, but yeah, they say looks like he may miss multiple months.
well, yeah, I mean, you get a
Yeah,
torn bicep.
torn bicep. Yeah.
That's a.
You-
That's about an
you-
8-week injury.
Yeah, he's out for, at least for the rest of the regular season. Damn. I think that's tough for that D line, the Bills. Um, I don't fucking know. The Bills been whipping on the Chiefs in the regular season pretty consistently for the most part. So I think I'm gonna roll with the Bills on this one.
Okay, Bills. I'm only. Yes, consensus says that they have been beating them, and normally they are injury riddled too. So I do get where Pop coming from with that because they always like banged up, play the Chiefs and still win. That Ed Oliver, I don't know.
I mean,
That
they're
one
only
right
not
there might
always
hurt.
like last week. They got two of their guys back from suspension. Like one's a D tackle and one's a linebacker. So I mean, like the defense might be a little different. Um, I don't know, man. This game hard to pick, man, because normally the Bills win this game no matter what. It doesn't matter in the regular.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like,
So I might just keep the trend. I might just go with the Bills money line. I mean, I think they're actually an underdog at home, so they might actually feel. Um,
they could cover. What's the spread?
I think the Chiefs are favored by 1.5. I think.
Oh, so it's really a pick 'em.
Yeah, it's a pick 'em.
Okay.
Uh, so props I like in the game. I like James Cook for anytime touchdown. James Cook has been cooking. I mean, no pun intended. Um, so I take him for anytime touchdown. I take him for about 60 rushing yards. I'll take Kincaid for anytime touchdown. On the Chiefs side, Rice has been cooking. Like they've been trying to give him touchdowns that he's scored the last 2 weeks he's played. So I'll take him again, and I'll take Kelsey for a touchdown. Um, like a low key move I would take would be the rookie running back. Like I think his name is what's his name? Rashard something. Um, I forgot his last name, but I mean he's the Chiefs rookie running back. I would take him for his receptions.
Oh, Brashard Smith.
Yeah, Rashard Smith. I mean he's more of a receiving running back. So I take him for his receptions. And I'll take Patrick Mahomes for 2 passing touchdowns.
Hey, Simple, I'm sorry, but I don't even got y'all winning this week, good brother.
Yeah, at all.
He talking about the street begins now. I don't even got y'all. I don't even got y'all winning this week.
What
You're in the
y'all
street
gonna
for what?
do with JSN? How y'all gonna cover that man?
Passing interference
Yeah.
every other damn play. They gonna put that man in motion, get him 1-on-1 with goddamn Lattimore. Lattimore might get kicked out of this game, man. He gonna have too many personal foul calls, man.
JSN to me, he is the best wide receiver right now. Like he has been cooking every game, man.
Okay, hold on. Is that the next game? I think so too. I think that's the next
Sunday night
game.
football, right? That should
Yep.
be.
Seahawks
Yeah.
versus Commanders. Seahawks favored by 2.5. Over under is 48.5.
Yeah, listen. I got
You might
Seahawks
just
winning
try to
this
start the
game.
streak next week, good brother.
Yeah, listen. It like until y'all can show me y'all can stop something with that secondary. I don't believe y'all when y'all playing a good offensive team. Like JSN is about to do 53 CODBs, bro. Like, don't know.
I think y'all gonna be hella frustrated with how that man gonna be cooking. Ugh. Um, give me the Seahawks in this game, man. Um, give me JSN receptions, yards, touchdown. Um, and the give me. Hold on. Give me Kenneth Walker, rushing yards and a touchdown. Give me Sam Darnold for 2 passing touchdowns. Uh, and just for just for like kicks and giggles, give me Cooper Cup anytime touchdown today, man. I think he might even wake up against y'all. Sir, JMIK.
And are we on the Seahawks Commanders game?
Yep.
Yeah, I like the Seahawks, man. I get Jaden is playing, but Terry is not. I think Debo's playing. I just think the Seahawks is just playing really good football right now. Normally I do pay attention to the teams West line East, but I just think I don't think it's gonna matter. Like the way Sam Darnold is playing, I don't think it's gonna matter too much. Um, Props I like. Um, what I'll say is I like Jane Daniels to come back and rebound, so I like him to throw for 2 passing touchdowns. Um, I like Zach Charbonnet for an anytime touchdown because when they get down into the area, he's the one that they're giving the ball to at the goal line. Um, Give me JSN for his receptions, receiving yards, and anytime touchdown. Um, Give me the rookie running back for the Commanders, Bill. Give me Bill for an anytime touchdown. Um, and then I'll take Debo for an anytime touchdown too.
I think Seattle will get it, but I want the Commanders to win. They can win. It's possible. I don't think they will, but I don't know, man. Man, Commanders not looking so hot this year. Hmm. Anyway, JSN targets, reception, yards, anytime. I feel like those are good plays. Sam Donald's um his uh his completions um more more so than his attempts. And what's the dude? The running back, the starting guy. The motherfucker's always hurt. Why did he run out of bounds? What's his name? Walker, Kenneth Walker. His carries. I like that. That's what I like for and then for the Commanders, Debo is more than likely gonna get his yards. Horton for longest reception for Seattle. I like that. Um, with they're starting to get McCaffrey in the mix, so I like his all-purpose yards, and I'll take Jaden Daniels rushing yards.
Oh, Charbonnet, anytime touchdown, when they Seahawks get into the red zone, he typically gets the carry. Not Walker. Walker pretty much gotta run that shit in on his own because if it's a run play in the end zone, it's gonna be Charbonnet. So I'll take him for anytime touchdown.
Everybody went that fast? God damn. Well, we got
Listen, the
this.
Commanders got to show me something. Right now, I don't believe.
We got this booty dean Monday night game though. Yeah. We got Cardinals versus Cowboys. Cowboys favored by 3.5.
Mm,
Is Brissett starting?
Yeah, I think the news just dropped. He's starting.
mm. How did they score points?
I think they. I mean, didn't the Cardinals play with Jacoby last week? And they
Did they?
Yeah,
score
and they
points, but they
won.
just didn't
Yeah,
win.
they
Oh,
won. I
okay.
think so. Too with him. Um,
Oh man, look at that.
I don't know because I'm not really a fan of the Cards offense, and I don't like that Cowboys defense at all.
Oh no, they lost to the Packers, but it was close.
Oh, I thought they. Oh yeah, Packers did come back and win that. Yep.
Yeah, they haven't won a game in a while. It's like week two. Yeah, they haven't won a game since week two.
Bro, it's a weird report, bro. I just read the report about Kyler. It's possible that he plays, but he just might not start.
Yeah,
What?
Look, it says Gannon says starting quarterback Kyler Murray foot injury isn't healthy enough for Murray to get the start. However, he said Arizona is evaluating having a nice role for him come Sunday.
that sounds weird as fuck.
So it's possible this man come in as a gadget player? What the hell? That'd be weird.
I don't know. Maybe it's one of those situations if, like, um, uh, Jacoby got knocked out or something, put out the game, he'll come in as the backup QB.
No, but no, sir. They saying have a role. That means he gonna come in and do something, right?
Hmm.
If it requires that,
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well maybe yeah, y'all could be right. Maybe he left the if required out of the conversation. That's just weird to me a little bit. Okay, so with that being said, who we taking? Probably the Cowboys. Shit, much as I hate to say it, damn.
is this the Monday Night Football game?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I
Man, I'll take the Cowboys, man. I don't trust Jacoby.
Mm-hmm.
I think Dak's hitting the stride. Um, so fuck around with that. Props. Give me Dak for 2 passing touchdowns. Give me the running back Williams for any time.
Mm-hmm.
Take CD for receptions and yards. I think George will get in the end zone this week. He's been real close. But he hasn't been able to get in there. Give me Marvin Harrison Jr. For 50 receiving yards and a touchdown. That's probably about it for me.
Hey, simple. I low key agree with you. I do think the Cardinals are gonna put up way more points in the games than they should, just because of how bad the fucking Cowboys defense is. I do agree with you on that shit. No bullshit. You gonna see the Cardinals put up the most points they put up in any game this year. Cause they suck.
Yeah, the Cowboys be doing that for teams.
I like the Cowboys to cover. Um, I feel like it'll probably be close early because their defense isn't that good. But they'll pull away. I think they covered this easy. Dak Prescott, his yards, as long as it's not more than like 278, I guess I'm okay with it. Um, George Pickens, anytime. CD Lamb's targets, yards. Um, I like the running back. His longest carry, as long as it's not more than 12. I like that. I like his anytime too. Dak's. I think Dak is money at two and a half receiving touchdowns. And then on the Cardinals, man, uh, I don't know, man. I say look at McBride's stuff. Check out his stuff first. But that's about it. That's all I got.
Um, yeah, I'm taking the Cowboys. Even though I think the Cardinals do be having like the Cowboys number in games like this, where we think they should lose. Uh, I just think the Cowboys right now can put up more points than the Cardinals, and I think that's what this game is going to come down to. But I am taking the over on the total points scored in this game. I do think it will go over 53.5. But give me the Cowboys to win. Give me Williams for a rushing touchdown. Give me CD for a receiving touchdown. Trey McBride, give me his receiving yards. And give me yeah, that's it. That's it. Pop, you already went?
Yeah, for the most part. I'm not picking a winner or loser in this game. This shit is just too wonky for me.
Well, we appreciate y'all for tapping in with us, man. Hey man, if you would better be safe with your money this week. It's a lot of flugazi out there, a lot of flugazi. But we appreciate y'all for tapping in with us Saturday. So Pop, go ahead, get us out of here.
Remember to follow YouTube page, follow the CheckDown Twitter page. Um, Join the CheckDown Twitter community, and always remember to tell a friend. To tell a friend, and we'll tap in with y'all next Saturday at 11:15 Eastern Standard Time.
We up.